What's up, guys? Sean here from Srkcycles.com. We have a 2014, and I know you're pumped about this as I am. Harley Davidson Breakout. Yes, the Breakout. The big old back end. The raked out front end. First, let's start the day the way we should. 1 Peter 2:22-24. And he himself bore our sins and his body on the cross so that we might die to sin and live for righteousness. For by his wounds we are healed. They're talking about Jesus Christ. For his wounds we are healed. And Jesus did not just die and stay on the cross, but he got back up. Where's my key? Where's my key? There's my key. Alright, guys. I haven't really ridden this bike yet. This is my first ride. I'm pumped. Never rode a Breakout. Although, I think I want to do a comparison video of the Breakout and the V-Rod Muscle. A lot of similarities on those two bikes. You may never have noticed it, but they're there. Let's go. Sorry to interrupt the test drive. Come here. Shh, shh, shh. I got something I want to show you guys. We finally released the date of the bike giveaway. December 31st, 2017, this year. Become a Patreon subscriber, get on board. We'll see you guys later. Alright, so this thing's a lot of fun to ride. It's got great power. I think they were saying it was a torque, 95 foot-pounds of torque. That is pretty impressive. 95 foot-pounds of torque, wow. And you can feel it, man. It feels great. It just pulls. We'll jump on the highway a little later. See how it pulls on the highway. The 6-speed gearbox feels awesome. This bike had drag racing in its DNA. It just feels like a drag. It's a very aggressive stance, just like the V-Rod Muscle is. I'm interested to see which one has a pulls a better 0 to 60 time, and how this one pulls on the highway at highway speeds. Get out of here, Ben. This is my test drive. Alright, so this bike has 4,222 miles. By the time I'm done, it's gonna have like 5 more miles. So, the Breakout. It's a fairly new model. Came out in the last couple of years. I'm sure you've heard a lot about it. Who are we kidding? The Breakout stepped in and did what the Rocker never could do. You guys remember the Rocker with the floating seat? I think it was actually a pretty good idea, but it was just an ugly bike. It was too much chopper and too late. All these bike manufacturers were all like 10 years after the whole chopper thing was done. They were like, all right, chopper thing's in full swing. Let's build us some goofy looking chopper. And that's kind of where the Rocker came in. They only made the bike for 2 years. Now, if you want one, it's pretty limited. It's kind of hard to find, but they're definitely out there. But this bike really stepped in and fulfilled what the Rocker never could do. And basically, that was sell bikes. This thing actually sells. People love these things. Look at it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I mean, it's a sweet looking bike. I like the big back tire. Those are, of course, Van Times pipes. They look sick. The big front tire, but it's not too skinny, so it still handles good. It is a Softail. It's in the Softail family, if y'all were wondering. Come on, who doesn't like yelling when they're accelerating real fast? It just makes the whole thing more fun. It's not like the fastest bike out there, but it packs a punch. It pulls. It's definitely a lot of fun. It is comfortable. It's got the drag bars on it. But just like, very similar to the V-Rod Muscle, again, more similarities. This is an aggressive feeling bike. Maybe not as aggressive. It might be. I don't know. I gotta jump on the other one. I like these nice fatty handlebars. They're real nice and stiff, rigid. The gearbox feels top notch. And then of course it's just, you know, the classic Rushmore bike gauges, or levers and switches and stuff. You know, what you would expect. The bike feels solid. The 103, like we've known for a long time, is a great motor. I mean, Harley they don't change, they don't get out of a motor, you know, do a new engine for the sake of like, oh, we messed up in the last one. They do it for the sake of improving. Hey, the last one wasn't improving on the last one. Awesome. We made it for a bunch of years. We made a lot of money on it. It was a good engine. Let's make it better. And normally when I mean better, by more efficient, more powerful, and let's just be honest, they're getting smoother. Everyone's like, you know, you always hear like, man, that bike's smooth. No one is ever like, man, that bike is rough and I like it. Unless you're, yeah, I've heard that too. I've also heard that. But who are we kidding? Everyone likes a smooth bike. Even though it's not a Goldwing, you know what I mean? But it's just a little more refined. They're looking for that refinement. So guys, I'm loving this bike. This thing's awesome. I very well might do a comparison with this and the V-Rod Muscle. I'm gonna go jump on here. I'm gonna spare you this big weight. I'm gonna jump on the highway and do one of my real-time 0 to 60 videos. If you want to see that video, click down below. Guys, also click down below in the link is we got stuff for our Patreon page. We're giving away a motorcycle on December 31st this year. That's gonna be epic. First, I've never given away a bike and I'm super pumped to do it. It's a 2011 Harley Blackline. It's sick. Also down below is a link to our Amazon store, which shows you all the cool stuff that we use to make these videos. And we'll see you guys later. Remember, it's not what you're riding, but where you're going. Coming in hot. What's up, guys? Sean here from Srkcycles.com. Click here to subscribe. Click here to check out our new channel, Bikes and Beards, and then click down here to see how you guys can win a motorcycle. We'll see you guys later.